we have two members of parliament in the opposition, and they spout forth spurious ideas. Why not this? Why not that? That they are able to take part in an election and without spending money or bribing people can be elected. After one-party parliament from 66 to 81 is all I need say of the integrity of the system. We don't have to cheat. We run this straight. Whatever I do, I am prepared to publicly justify. Whatever I cannot justify, I never do. And I will justify the Criminal Law Temporary Provisions Act. I will justify the Internal Security Act. Anywhere, any place. I had the U.S. Human Rights State Department, I don't know, commissioner, whatever she was, called Pat Darien. She came, she was President Jimmy Carter's man, a woman. Spent 2 hours with her. Gave her a short history. After 1 hour, she says, "Can I go somewhere where I can smoke?" I said, "Yes, why not? Let's go outside the air conditioning." She left. We didn't hear any more about it. Not that she's changed her mind, but she knew that it's most unlikely, whatever the pressure, that we are going to change our mind too, because we are fighting for our lives. This is not fun and games. The system works because we made basic alterations to suit Singaporeans, the culture, the people. After an election, you watch Sabah. Mr. Kittingan had a 2/3 majority. After a few weeks, he had lost his 2/3 majority. Somebody had more money than he had. And his members of the legislature had switched sides. You cannot do that in Singapore. We changed that in 1963. We had enough of Barisan and PPP, with Ong Eng Guan switching sides and so on. So if you stand for a party, you resign, you also resign from your seat and contest a by-election. That's very democratic. And there is stability. Do you think we would be here without the stability? And it is because we altered it that we allowed the party to say whether or not a candidate would take the highest vote seat to the opposition. You think Mr. MPD Nair, who was offered the seat, would have declined if he could have accepted? We allowed the system to work so that the party could say, if you take the seat, we will expel you, you will lose that seat. We drafted that into the Constitution so that an alternative party can emerge. It's not my job to build an opposition, but it is my job to make an opposition possible. We can play it like it's played elsewhere. With money and chicanery, we can demolish the system. And without money, you can never beat the system. Is that what we want? When this transition is over, and it won't be very long, it requires a grown-up electorate, one that understands that there are trade-offs, that there is a price, that this is not what comes naturally. We are here because we did many things which went against the grain, but which was necessary to make a cohesive, coherent people out of a disparate, often conflicting, often colliding ethnic, religious, multi-ethnic, multi-religious, multilingual groups. And the divisions have not disappeared. They are less and should get even less. But we will not be a high-performance society, 100% equal to the Koreans or the Taiwanese or even Hong Kong. Not to recognize that is to hide our heads in the sand. To recognize that is the beginning of wisdom and a chance that what we have built can be improved upon. Good night. Thank you.